Hi, I'm Randy Johnson. For my whole life, I believed in something that turned out to be wrong. Now I'm 68 and I finally see the truth, and it's time for me to do something different. When I was growing up, everyone told me about the plan. You might have heard it too. Finish high school, go to college, get a good job, stay there for years, buy a house, raise a family, have a career you love, and finally retire at 65. At first, I didn't want to follow the plan. But when I hit my late teens and early 20s, I realized I wanted the life I dreamed about. So I needed to get serious and follow the plan. And I did. I got a good job in a company that everyone in town wanted to work for. I started checking things off. College degree, done. Married and a family, done. Bought a home, done. Built a solid career, done again. But then, after 17 years, something happened that wasn't part of the plan. I got laid off for the first time from that good job. Over my whole career, I've been laid off 8 times. Think about that. 8 times. Each time I had to decide, keep going down the path or try something completely different. But I had a family counting on me, so every time I had to choose to play it safe instead of taking a risk. 50 years. That's how long I worked. Half a century of working for other people, helping them succeed, following their dreams instead of mine. That's when I started asking myself, is this all there really is to life? When the eighth layoff came, I knew this was my sign to get out. Everything was checked off except the last thing, retirement. I had to make a decision. Do I retire or look for another job? I was on my own, so why not choose retirement? And I did. It fit the plan perfectly. Well, I've been retired for about a year now, and honestly, I'm not sure anymore. This past year, I did what most people do when they think about retirement. I took a long vacation. I relaxed. I worked on getting healthier and more fit. I played pickleball. I did all the things I never had time to do when I was working. People I was hanging out with had been retired for 5 years or more. My brother retired over 20 years. My aunt over 30 years. And here's the thing. They're all busy. They're not just sitting at home watching TV all day. So again, I asked myself, is this all there is? It was about that time I found a book called The Four Phases of Retirement. And wow, it explained exactly what was happening to me. You see, phase one is the vacation phase. That's what I've been doing for a year. It's fun for a while, but not necessarily fulfilling. You lose your work friends. If you're a boss, you lose that feeling of being needed. A lot of people seem to get stuck here and never move on. Phase three is trial and error. This is where I start trying new things to bring meaning back to my life. For me, I spent 5 decades in training and development, basically helping people for 50 years, and I want to keep doing that. I want to help others find what they're meant to do and share what I've learned so they can succeed. And that brings me to phase four, which is why I made this video. Phase four is about reinventing yourself. I'm about to start my own business. I'm making a whole new plan because guess what? I have 1/3 of my life left, and it's time for me to take control of it. So I'm taking a completely new path. I thought retirement was the new path, but retirement showed me something else. It's time to build success for myself and not for someone else. And I want you to come along with me on this journey. My first goal, replace the income I lost when I got laid off last, which is about 5 figures. But my real goal, I'm going to build a 7-figure business. That means freedom, real freedom. No more worrying about money, no more conflicts with my schedule. I can live anywhere I want. I can commit to what I want. I'll be able to do anything and go anywhere. I'm inviting you because maybe you have your own version of my story. You probably got handed a plan too. A boomer born before 1964, you're either retired or getting close. Some of you probably lost the sense of purpose you had when you were working. If that's you, this is your chance to get it back by working for yourself. If you're Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980, you're probably planning when to retire. Before you make that jump, think about those four phases. What are you going to do after the vacation ends? If you want your own business, start it now while you're still working. Have options ready. Or maybe you're stuck in a job you hate. This is how to get ready and make changes to start working for yourself. For everyone born 1981 or later, learn about these four phases while you're young. Your whole future is still ahead of you, and you can do what you want. You can make the changes necessary along the way, but only if you actually take the steps and have the courage to do it. My goal is to show you what it really takes to build something real. If you're already retired, take the quiz I linked below. It'll tell you which phase you're in and how you can change your path. If you're not happy with your job and looking for a change, take the quiz link below for job satisfaction. Then, take a real look at the results you receive. It may affect your path. There are so many people who need to see this. People who aren't happy with how retirement's turned out, and people who hate their jobs and want something different. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video. Send this to anyone who needs to hear it. See you soon.